NASA just announced the 16 people that'll be studying UFOs on their behalf. Before we get to who they are, what exactly is it that they're going to be doing? Well, starting on October 24th, they'll spend the next 9 months working part-time to determine the best methods available to them to analyze the mountains of unclassified information that they have access to, which will result in a list of anomalies that don't have a prosaic explanation. And that's what they'll focus their future efforts on. So, in other words, they're going to find the most effective ways to find needles in haystacks. And for this example, it'd be like them determining that using a large magnet to find a needle would be much more effective than using a large telescope to look at the haystack. And like how using a metal detector would be more effective, and egotistically stating that there's no way that needles even exist because if they did, I'd already know about them. And then proceed to dismiss and ridicule anyone that wants to demonstrate a true scientific curiosity by even looking for the needles. But I digress. A full report of NASA's findings will be released to the public in mid-2023, along with a recommended roadmap for potential UAP data analysis. This study will inform NASA of the best path forward to collect more data that could help them scientifically discern the nature of UAP. But who made the Sweet 16 team? They solicited the services of the following people: 3 astrophysicists, 1 astronaut, a professor of computational and data science. This one's really interesting to me, a biological oceanographer, which to me means that they want to learn about USOs. Yes! Some CEOs of science, technology, and policy institutes, the president of the Association of Universities for Research and Astronomy. That was a mouthful. An executive with an even longer title, a chief technology officer for a space technology company, the executive director of the FAA's Office of Aviation Policy and Plans, as well as the 2020 recipient of NASA's Outstanding Leadership Medal, who just so happened to previously work for none other than Robert Bigelow. But when NASA announced these 16 panelists, they were quick to temper expectations by including a tweet at the end of their announcement thread that stated, "There is no evidence that UAPs are extraterrestrial in origin." But in the FAQ section of their official press release, they admit that very little data usually accompanies UAP sightings, making it difficult to draw scientific conclusions about the nature of UAPs. In other words, there's no unclassified evidence of their origins yet.